Hi, I'm Brenda, and like every girl out there, I just want to be married. I've tried everything and nothing's worked, but now I finally get it. The secret. All I have to do is put it out into the universe. Today's the day I find my husband. Thanks so much for coming.
What a gorgeous gown. That looks in the line of Vera Wang. High couture.
Thank you. I'm hoping that this is going to attract Mr. Right. You actually sit here. Okay, you're welcome. I sit here. The lighting's better this way. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
I'm excited. And confused. I was sitting with my friend, Tatiana, and she said, some people want to be single forever. And I started laughing and laughing and laughing, because Tatiana's funny, right? Tatiana's hilarious normally, but she wasn't joking.
No, not at all.
No, she was very serious, and I said, I don't think so. So about 6 chai tea lattes later,
Stimulated.
Yeah, she had me convinced that this might be true.
Well.
So that's why I got on Craigslist, put out my ad, and found people that actually responded.
Certainly.
You know what you are like? You're like a unicorn.
I am.
Okay? And I'm like, I want to see this unicorn, okay, and prove that it's a horse.
Well, the difference between a unicorn and me is that I'm real and I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you.
We're gonna figure it out. Janelle, right?
Yes.
Okay. When I see you, I see this.
Okay.
See? It's a question mark, you know? It's Bree, is it?
It is,
Aw,
yes.
that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Beautiful name. Is it short for something?
It's short for Brienne.
Oh, Brianne. I shall call you Brianne.
Oh,
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Iowa.
Oh, that's a lovely area. A lot of families, a lot of homes.
Exactly. A great place to raise a family.
Great place to raise a family. Okay. Huh. How old are you?
I'm almost 29.
Almost. So deep down, you must be really wanting to get married, because that is the marriage age.
Well, actually, I've read that the average age for a woman to get married in the United States these days is 27, so I guess I kind of missed that boat. But that's really okay. I prefer the dry land of singledom anyway.
Brianne, you haven't missed it just yet. You are just perfect. You're just perfect. Oh, I love that.
But I think I'm perfect by myself.
Not really, though, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Very really. 100% really.
You want to be single forever.
Yes. I do. The thought of marriage and kids totally just terrifies me for some reason. It's just never been something that's been on my to-do list, and I absolutely love being single. I really do.
Oh, okay.
I can't really think of anything that I would need a husband for.
Financially secure?
Well, I'm capable of earning money on my own.
You want to get married too?
No, not at all. I'm so thrilled to be able to be a free spirit, both in travel and in life and in relationships and in being a man who says yes to all.
I can't figure you out. There has to be something off about you. Because everybody wants to get married.
Okay.
Do you think that you don't want to get married because maybe you didn't grow up on a cul-de-sac? Did you grow up on a cul-de-sac?
Not exactly.
I can feel it. I can feel that you didn't grow up on a cul-de-sac, and that's what I'm starting to think that the problem is here.
Well, see, the thing is, that's one of the reasons why I left Iowa. Because Los Angeles is so different. Like, people are single, they're older, they're not really worried about it. All of my friends back home that I went to school with are all settled down with kids.
Normal.
Yes.
I just feel like something's off.
I hope it's my coffee pot, because I'm pretty sure I've turned that off before I left. But now I'm not positive.
She's funny. Why is she alone? She's funny. Mommy issues?
No, not
Daddy
at all.
issues?
No.
Uncle issues? There's something.
People accept me as I am, or they don't. And that's okay.
You know how like you see something, like anything, and you know underneath there's a reason that it just works, because why else would we continue down this path? So, you know, when I see the world, I see everyone kind of getting married, and like everyone's just miserable, but it's working. Right? It's working.
Why would you want misery instead of joy?
Can you tell me a little bit about the American dream?
That would be to have a husband, kids, a white picket fence, on a cul-de-sac.
So you do know what I'm
That
talking
is
about.
the old American dream.
No, that is
Very
the
different now.
different how?
I mean, if you look at Modern Family, just marriage in general, people are having kids without getting married. It's
That's my
normal.
future husband. Isn't he so cute? Wait, have you ever read the book The Secret? Obviously you have, right?
Actually, that wasn't. I was an English major, and that just wasn't part of the assigned canon, I'm afraid.
Well, hopefully that, you know, things have progressed by now. Okay, where do you go to look for men?
I don't really look for them, I guess. I don't like seek
Right,
them
right. You
out.
don't really. You don't.
I don't go just like looking, I guess. But
Me either.
Everything about you is just so attractive and giving and warm, but maybe there is a sense of, oh, I've got to find Mr. Right, and so are you him? I hope that's not ever the situation when you go out. You don't ever, just carry that with you every time you go.
No, all I do is I just lay it on the line. Hey, I want to get married.
That's the first conversation, or that would be after dinner and a couple of movies and dates?
It's usually after appetizers.
Many times you'll find people with a dependency or a codependency issue. Statistics show that there are many people who never married, but continued to breathe and wake in the morning and do great
but they
things
weren't
for
happy.
others. Yes, they were. They were volunteering for the kids. They were
they were bored.
Bored. No, boredom comes in the sense of playing these games that are time wasters that don't actually contribute to our humanity. Many things are a distraction from a life that is giving to others, and that can, if you so decide, to be partnered with someone else for life.
So you don't want me to send you an invite for Candy Crush? I just, whatever the man wants, I give.
Okay, well, what are you getting out of it?
Marriage.
Well, what are you getting out of the marriage?
Security. Have security in yourself or find security in somebody else, and it's way easier.
I think you might be missing a few factors.
Like
here
what,
that are-
Brianne?
Like what exactly it is that a man can provide that you can't for yourself, and maybe get from outside sources.
Love. I can't provide love for myself.
I know of a few shops just off the highway that could help you with that.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I've thought many of the guys that I went on the first date with were the one.
Many people present a false front first that might bother you.
I'm an open book.
Oh, good. But they may not be. See,
They may not.
that's the challenge, is that you found them to be so personable and appealing and charming. But that's a first date.
it's just different now these days. It's marriage. I feel like is just not not mandatory for everyone. And I don't think marriage is always the answer to everything. I feel like people might get married for the wrong reasons. If a woman got pregnant, for example, and then it doesn't work out and they get divorced, or I feel like a lot of people might just settle, and they just want to get married because they think that's what they're supposed to do.
Okay. Any reason is a good reason to get married, right?
Any reason.
What's wrong with you?
Not a thing. Not a thing's wrong with me. I'm really quite content being a single man, able to travel, able to do, and make my decisions without having to go to committee.
But Paul,
Please.
you're not getting any younger.
Well, that's obvious.
Right, you're not getting any younger.
Yeah, the things fade, and folks say anything over 35 is not worth attention. But
Especially for women, that is true. But it applies to men as well. And I'm just saying, you're not getting any younger. Maybe it's time for you to consider settling down.
The only challenge that I would see to a single life is at the very end of life, when you're wanting someone to come and hold your hand on your deathbed. And who will it be?
Yeah,
will it be my little sister? Will it be my nephews who I've helped to raise and give them a good life? Or will it be friends that I've made along the way? Or will it be no one at all?
Okay. Do you mind if I touch you? Do you mind if I